Hi everybody, this is My Fake Leg, and I wanted to share with you how I create my content on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm on PC, and I use Outplayed and Microsoft Clipchamp. Outplayed is a program that will run in the background and record all of my gameplay footage for the entire session that I play. In order to make sure that yours does the same, you want to go to your game events and to Fortnite, and on capture mode, you want to do full session. I always have this enabled. The main reason is because as updates come to Fortnite, Outplayed does not keep up with the Fortnite updates very well. This is the first time that the game events have been good to go, probably in 5 months, which is wild to me. Usually the core events are down or the sum events are down. And if that's the case, whenever you go and play a game, nothing will appear in your sessions for that gameplay session that you just had. And that's very infuriating sometimes, especially if you have a really good game or you have a good day of gaming and there's no content that you can now work with. So once you're done with your gaming session and you come over to your sessions folder, you can click on whatever day that you're working on and it'll show you all of the games that you've played in that day. So you can click on one of them, and what I usually do is I go through and search through my gameplay footage and find what I want. And for example, I'll just scroll in here. I'll zoom in here. I click quick trim. I'll trim the video to how I want it. And I want to select the area of that video that I want. I will title it and then I will create it. When I create the video, it'll spit out into the favorites folder. Now that one didn't because I didn't create anything there, but this is a My Team is Dead series video that I'm working on now. I'm probably 5 in advance from this video coming out. But what you'll do is you'll go over to your video editor and you will select, I'll show you real quick. You'll select those videos that you want in that project for that one video that you want to create, update project, and it'll put all of them in order into this one video space. Here you can highlight different areas if you want to edit them. You can trim them if you want to do that too. Once you're finally happy with this, you can export your video and then that will spit out into your favorites. And the icon will be black and have a film, like a movie film icon on it instead of the Fortnite icon. I don't have any right now because I delete all of mine so that I can save space. So here's an example of that. This was like the 99th video of the My Team is Dead series. The raw footage is what I title it so I can find it better. And this is that icon that you're going to look for. Now when you click on that icon, this will not be grayed out. So I'm just going to grab this and I'll show you here. It'll open up your folder and then you can grab this and then pull it over into your Microsoft Clipchamp. So in order to do that, you want to click on a new video. You want to import your media if you already know where your media is, or if it's on your desktop, you can drag and drop it over. You want to grab this, drag it down here. I do 6 individual videos for overlay purposes. So there's 6. And you want to make sure that they're all pushed over to the left side. Before you do anything, before you click play, before you change any sizing, before you reformat things, mute all but one of these videos because otherwise it will be very loud and it will hurt your ears. Trust me, I do it all the time and it scares me every single time I do it. Once you've done that, you want to deselect anything that you have here because if you try to crop or change anything, you cannot change the aspect ratio. I change it to vertical, as you just saw there. I just did it again so you can see it. And you want to look at these different videos as like foreground and background. So I'm going to click my background video and I'm going to change the shape, or really the size of this video, to be the full length of this aspect ratio. And I'm going to deselect the video because you can see down here, there's a really thin black line. And I want to make sure that whenever somebody's looking at this on their phone, that they don't see that. It just looks bad. So now that this is set to the way we want it to look, you want to highlight it. You can highlight it by clicking here, or clicking down here, and you want to go over to effects. I click on effects. I go over here to blur. I crank it all the way to the top, and I click glass as well. Is it going to click? There we go. Once I've done that, I will click my main video, and I will stretch it to be half size of the first video, or the first sizing change that I did. And I click away because I want to make sure, you see here how there's this another thin line here, that I don't have that thin line. I do that every time because I want to make sure that every video that I have is the same. Then you want to drag that video up to get your crosshair here, and then let go. Now, this next part, I am going to crop different sections of these 4 videos to kind of create my little overlay here. So I'm going to select the top one and I'm going to crop it. If I were to start selecting from the bottom and crop something, it's going to get buried by the other foreground videos. So make sure that you always start on the top and work your way down. So I'm going to grab up here. That way people can see the team. So I come down over to here and I create, oops. And if you do something like that, like by accident, don't forget that you have a backspace button. See, that changed. I'm glad that I did that. So then you highlight, and this actually, I didn't notice this. This is highlighted a different spot because I just made this edit. So I go back to the area that I want to work on. Actually, we're going to expand that so that we can see it better. And we can change the formatting so that we like it. And now I'm happy with that. I'm going to reformat that down to make it be a different size. And we're going to drag it down to here. I'm going to click this next video. We're going to change whether we're going to grab this section. Yes, we want to expand so that we can make it cleaner. Looks good. Kind of reformat the sizing here. I'm going to snap this over to here and change the size to there. Actually pull this one down a slight bit. There we go. Then this is the last one. I'm going to come over here and grab the storm timer, the people remaining, my kills, and my team kills. And what I do with this is I usually throw it up into the right corner too so that people can see this as well. Then you always click off to the side. See here. Over here you can kind of see a little bit. If I hover over, you can see that the gray blocks right here. What I'm trying to show you there. And that area there, there's this little itty bitty line. So we're going to grab that and re-snap it back and see if that line disappears. And it disappeared. We're good. Now, once you're done with this section and you're done making the video look the way that you want, the way that I edit the ending is very easy. I like it. You want to come over to where you win the game, and I actually know where this happens because I've edited this video a couple of times. I'm right on point 80 is what I need. Oh, right. I'm not zoomed in enough. There we go. You want to zoom in all the way so that you can get really close to see the individual a second here. So 0.79, you still have all of your overlays visible. And at 0.80, they go away because I won the game. Now, right here, I want to grab this first video, click and hold the select key on my keyboard, and select these 4 overlays. As you can see, as I'm hovering over them, they'll highlight different pieces on this video. And you want to come over here to split and click split. They'll still be highlighted. Then you want to click delete on your keyboard. And once you get to that point in the video where you win the game, all of that will disappear instead of just be blurry sections on your screen. It just makes it look better, looks cleaner. Then you can scroll all the way back out or zoom back out, go to the very end. So once you're done with that and you have your video the way that you like it, I add a text box and it appeared here. I'm just going to pull it back and snap it to the end of the video right there. And once it's there, you can stretch it back to the beginning. I hover over somewhere in the middle. I highlight it and I will change the font size Oops, too small. I will change the font to whatever font I'm feeling for the day. I will highlight. I will go over to text if you're not already on this section. Usually it pops up for you. If it doesn't, go over here, select text, select advanced, go down here to outline, turn outline on, click settings, and make the outline thick. This way it's a lot easier to see. I scroll it up to the top. Now up here, this happens a lot. There's no centering snap to this section. So I eyeball it and I constantly have to click away. That way I can see if it looks centered or not. And this looks pretty good. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Then what I want to do is actually write in here what I want. So my team is dead series 100. And once I'm finished with everything as far as my editing is concerned and I'm happy with it, I will then go over here and export into 4K. Now remember, if you don't want to export in 4K, you want to do 1080p, you can do that for free. I pay the monthly fee so that I can export in 4K. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Since you did, I want to share the giveaway that I'm doing right now. It should be live for the next day or two on the My Fortnite Team is Dead Part 100 short. There will be a link that you can click to go to that specific short. You need to subscribe to my channel, like the short, and leave a comment on it in order to be entered into that giveaway. After the giveaway is closed, which will be when I upload my Fortnite Team is Dead series Part 101, I will select 2 random commenters on the Part 100 video, and I will comment to them winner, and then I will get in touch with that person, really those 2 people, in order to then give them a gift from the item shop valued up to 1,000 V-Bucks. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.